Stick with me, and I'll show you some fun facts that'll make you love bananas even more. Whoa, look at this! I'm traveling through your stomach and intestines. This is where all the magic happens. Nutrients from me get absorbed to give you energy and keep you strong. Isn't that amazing?
Hey, I'm Broccoli. I help keep your body strong with fiber and vitamins that support your digestion and immunity.
Thanks for the water. I'm Carrot, and I'm great for your eyes and skin, packed with beta-carotene to keep you healthy and glowing.
I will walk you through a practical guide on creating talking fruits and vegetables with accurate lip sync. This tutorial is designed for creators who want to produce engaging content that is suitable for monetization and long-term growth on YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook. Even if you are a beginner, if you follow the steps carefully, you'll be able to create your own talking fruit or vegetable videos. Kindly subscribe, like, and share this video.
Open ChatGPT on your device and tell ChatGPT this. You say, I want to create the trending talking fruit videos using AI. I want a detailed prompt to animate banana, apple, and then guava. Please, I want it to be very beautiful. I want it to look so realistic, something that will catch my viewers' attention. Please create it for me. So you can see that I stated the fruits that I want to animate, right? I listed banana, apple, and guava. So you can modify, you can list out the fruits you want to use for your talking fruit videos, right? So I'm just going to send this to ChatGPT and then wait for it to respond. Okay, and you can see the response it gave us. You can see banana, apple, you can see that of the guava. Look at the prompt. So the next step is for us to generate our images, and you can use any AI image generator of choice. You can use Google Image Effects. Head over to your browser and type Google Image Effects, and then you choose this one. So right here, you can paste your prompt, you can paste your prompt and it will generate the images for you. You can as well use Google Whisk. You can access Google Whisk directly from here by clicking on this Try Whisk. When you click on Try Whisk, it will open for you directly. So just click on Enter To, and you can now paste your prompt one after the other. So before you paste your prompt, you can specify the aspect ratio by clicking on this part. That you want it in 9 by 16, 16 by 9 landscape. Just choose the one you prefer. So for me, I'll go with 16 by 9 aspect ratio. Just come back to ChatGPT. I copied the prompt for that of the banana to start with, like this, and then I head over to Google Whisk. I'll place the prompt right here, and then you click on Generate. Okay, so this is what we got. Now I want to use the same prompt in Google Image Effects. Let's see if it's going to give us the same thing or something better. All right, on Google Image Effects, I'll paste my prompt right here. This is the prompt box. I'll paste it, and then I'm going to set my aspect ratio by clicking on the settings part. On the settings, we have the aspect ratio. I'll change it, leave it at landscape. If you want portrait, you can change it to portrait. If you want it in mobile portrait 3x4, you can change it to that as well. So I'll be going with landscape 16 by 9, and then we'll hit back to input. I'll hit this one to generate. Okay, you can see this is what it gave us, and they look the same. So any of these image generators can work as long as you have a good prompt. So what we'll just do is to tap on this part and download the images. Whichever app you want to use to generate your images, just go ahead and download them and save on your device. You just continue like that, and then copy the prompt for other fruits like this. This is that of the apple. Then we'll come back. Let's say you want to continue to use Google Whisk. I'm so obsessed with using Google Whisk. I don't know why. Okay, so this is our apple, and then we'll do the same for the guava. Okay, so this is our guava, this is our apple, and this is our banana. So you can create more dramatic versions. Maybe you can create different angles of your fruits to make your video engaging. You can just tell ChatGPT. You can just tell ChatGPT like this: give me prompt to create different angles or camera shots in a different location for all the fruits. After I sent this, it gave me this response, which I don't really like. I don't like the way it responded. So I went further to say, write a detailed prompt for each camera angle per fruit. That is, it should give me the prompt per angle. So the first angle is a close-up shot, a lively banana camera with a glossy light. Then the next one, the low angle, the next one is the table shot. So you can use these angles. You can generate images for these different angles. Now, to make your video more engaging, like you can do something like this. So what I did was I came back to ChatGPT and I said, I want the banana to walk through a human stomach or intestine. Give me prompt to generate it. So you can actually implement it for any type of fruit. It doesn't have to be the human stomach. You can show it while it's coming down. You can just say you want the banana or the apple, the crunch apple, to show while it is going down the human throat down to the stomach, something like that, just to make your video more interesting and engaging. So, and then it gave me this prompt. I asked for the image and video prompt. It gave me this one. So what we'll just do is we'll just copy this particular prompt. This particular prompt now, I will use it to create the image of the banana walking through the human intestine or digestive system. So we'll head over to Google Risk and then we'll paste the prompt. You can see I already generated that. So let me just show you. Just paste the prompt and then you hit generate. So this is my own result. I'll just go ahead and download and save on my device. Okay, now to animate, you can either use Google Flow, that is Video 3, or you use Grok to animate. So in my own case, I'll be using Grok. So to animate, you come back to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to give you a very good prompt to animate those fruits. So in my case, I just say, give me prompt to animate them using a good camera movement with a dialogue script included per fruit, and then we'll send. So you can see the prompt to animate them, right? And look at what the banana, for example, look at what the banana is going to be saying. The same thing with that of the apple. The same thing with that of the guava. If you want my prompt, can you join my Telegram group? You'll find all of them there. So I'm going to start with the banana. I'll copy the banana's prompt to animate together with the dialogue script. Okay, while on Grok, tap on this three dots. I'm using the web version, right? I like to use the web version. On the web version, click on Imagine. If you're using the mobile version, that's the app itself. Click on Create Videos, right? So after that, you see something like this, then you're going to bring in the images one after the other. So I'm starting with the banana. I'll just tap on this one, upload a file, and then click on Photo Library, then upload the banana like this. Click on Done. Then the same prompt I got from ChatGPT to animate, I'll paste on it like this. Just paste it in like this. So if there's any modification you want to make, then we'll do so. I'm just taking down so I can see. I also have the camera movement. The camera movement makes your video engaging, right? So you can add camera movements to your creations. So we have all of this. Then the dialogue script, what the banana is going to be saying. So this is what the banana is going to be saying. I want to modify a bit. Hello there, did you know I'm not just a snack? I'm full of energy and vitamins. Stick with me and I'll show you, So definitely all of this dialogue script that was given to us by ChatGPT cannot be all said within 6 seconds. Grok can only give about 6 seconds video. Google Flow can give 8 seconds of video. So if you're using Google Flow, still you will not be able to have this long conversation at once. So I'm just going to break it or just leave it, allow it speak, and let's see where it's going to stop or end so we can continue, right? And then you can also specify the voice you want it to speak, maybe in female Nigerian accent, You can just say in female Nigerian accent with high energy. Okay, and then we send.
Hello there. Did you know I'm not just a snack? I'm full of energy and vitamins. Stick with me and I'll show you some love bananas even more. Hello.
I noticed the banana did not read out all the scripts, right? Which is actually fine. I mentioned it earlier that Grok gives only 6 seconds video for free. So you can just edit, listen to the video. For example, it didn't read this stick with me, and I will show you some fun facts. So I just deleted the first part of the script where it's actually mentioned. So it's going to continue from this stick with me, and I'll show you the fun fact. So I'm using the same image. I'll just go ahead and hit generate like this. And once that is done, I'll just go ahead and download this and save on my device. Please take note, when you are changing your dialogue script, that is, you want to make your character continue the script. I said 6 seconds may not contain all what the character will be saying. So you have to bring them down short, in short scripts for your characters to say. So make sure you specify the accent so that your character will sound the same all through. You understand? So female Nigerian voice, high energy. That's what I added. So it should be able to sound, like a female Nigerian or something close. At least let there be consistency in whatever the fruit is saying. Because if you don't specify that, it can actually automatically give you a male's voice in another generation. I hope you get it. So I have specified female Nigeria and I'm going to send so as to generate the remaining part of the dialogue script. So this is how you're going to generate your scenes. You generate your scenes bit by bit like that. And then the next step is to put everything together in form of a video. So you can use any video editing tool like CapCut, InShot. I'm going to be using InShot directly to create this one. So on InShot, you can import, create a video. Then I'm going to import I'm using this banana as a demo. So I'm importing all the banana demo. I'm going to change my InShot canvas. I'll change it to landscape because my video is landscape. So you just have to change it to landscape or change it according to the size that you created. I mean the size of your images, size of your video that you created. So to remove the InShot watermark, just tap on it. You see this X sign on InShot. Tap on it and you click on free remove, but you need to watch hard maybe 1 or 2 hours for it to be totally removed so you can have your video watermark free. So you can now close and you have access to it. So here you can just cut off any part and just trim off any part that is not necessary. Go through it like that. Trim off any part that is not necessary, to join all your videos together so you can have a very good video like this. So I can just take off the unnecessary ones, like I said, and once that is done, you can go ahead and export your video. But I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, can you drop them in the comment section? It's just a way to create all the talking fruits. You can create a page and start posting all of these things, make them educational, make them entertaining, make them dramatic, and then you'll get a lot of views. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.